Hi Scorpio, this is your February 17th through the 23rd weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. The first spread is going to be on new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already involved with somebody. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, spread number 4 will be on your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth, the final spread, will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week, Scorpio. We have the High Priestess, we have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Wands, we have the Six of Swords clarified by the Nine of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Chariot with the Knight of Pentacles and Justice. And we also have the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Cancer, Libra, or absolutely any zodiac sign. We have a lot of Pentacles on the table, a lot, right? The Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. It's like they're strategically placed everywhere, right? So for some of you, it has something to do with work or business, or in some shape or form it'll be somehow associated with the way you make your money. For some of you, right? With the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, all the way here, it is a card of collaboration, cooperation. For some of you, it's simply a bunch of acquaintances, a bunch of friends gathering together, doing something together. It could be people in the same class. It could be people in the same gym, in the same yoga class. It could be a bunch of people at work or a business place, right? Or at some kind of a conference, work-related conference. Okay, and what's interesting about this reading, it starts with the High Priestess. Yes, the High Priestess could be interpreted as particular zodiac signs. I'm not going to do it. The High Priestess could be a card of intuition or a secret, or both. A secretive intuition. Or it could be a surprise for some of you. Okay, and what's coming out of the High Priestess is the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Wands. All right, so the Page of Wands, it's kind of like, hey, what you've been doing, hey, what are you doing? It could be a business invitation. It could be somebody, networking at some kind of a business event. It could be a happy hour. It could be a job offer or something like that, right? The Ace of Pentacles that the Page of Wands is clarifying is actually the real deal. It's actually the real deal. I think the Knight of Pentacles in the middle of the potential outcome, it's the same energy, right? Both the Ace and the Knight of Pentacles, to me personally, very similar. Both are very serious, very grounded, long-term oriented offers. These are offers, all right? Then with the Knight of Pentacles, you can always plan ahead. It's the most financially abundant Knight out of all 4 Knights, the most long-term oriented Knight out of all 4 Knights. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, by the way, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it may come up, it may show up as the Page of Wands, right? It could just be some kind of an offer, but in reality, it's the Ace of Pentacles. It's like that Ace of Pentacles is being a little bit camouflaged with that Page of Wands. Perhaps you'll need to see right through it. Hence the High Priestess. Perhaps your intuition will have to kick in, will have to step in and make you realize it really is the Ace of Pentacles, not just the Page of Wands, right? Even though it will be introduced to you as the Page of Wands, just some sort of a communication or conversation or offer or something like that, but it really is the Ace of Pentacles. It could be an offer to go somewhere, right? The Six of Swords in the middle clarified by the Nine of Cups. The Six of Swords is a card of literally going somewhere. It's a card of moving forward, moving away, leaving something behind. All right, the Six of Swords always talks about improvements. With the Six of Swords, things usually get better. Okay, hence the Ace of Pentacles. I'm not surprised. Of course, after the Ace of Pentacles shows up, things usually get better. Scorpio, right? The Nine of Cups clarifying the Six of Swords is a card of a wish come true, as a matter of fact. Okay, it's a card of a wish come true. It's also a card of a satisfaction and fulfillment. And I think that's how you're feeling once you accept the Ace of Pentacles, once that plays out in your life. And yeah, in the potential outcome, the Chariot, the Knight of Pentacles, Justice, 2 major arcana cards, very serious major arcana cards. Okay, the Chariot could be a Cancer you're dealing with, but the Chariot is a card of victory, success. Again, it's a card of moving forward, moving forward and not looking back. It's a card of a triumph. Alright, Justice right next to that could be a Libra you're dealing with, but with Justice card, you're finally getting what you deserve. Justice could be an actual place where people get married, like a chapel or what have you. All right, and the Knight of Pentacles in the middle, we already talked about it. Yeah, more earthy, more serious energy, more long-term energy, more money perhaps. All right, so it kind of feels like something is going to show up in a way that it will probably look like a Page of Wands, right? But in reality, it's a golden opportunity, once in a lifetime opportunity. For some of you, it has something to do with work. Perhaps you're going to move, perhaps you're going to go somewhere for work, and that's how you'll meet this person. All right, let me know how this plays out for you. But a lot of pentacles, a lot of serious, grounded energies. Really happy for you, Scorpio. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Scorpio, this spread is for you. We have the Ten of Wands clarified by the Nine of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow water sign. Cancer, Nether, Scorpio, or Pisces. You know what's interesting? I don't know if you just watched the first spread. The first spread was about, or part of it was about improvements. You know, things getting better overall. And this spread could also be described as things getting better. But it's different. It's different. The first spread was primarily pentacles, right? Serious, grounded, financial energies, long-term energies, right? This spread is very emotional. Very emotional. It's like support. You know, like, right? It's if the two of you went through a rough patch or going through a rough patch, things will go back to normal. You know, a lot of relationships, a lot of marriages go through ups and downs. You know, perhaps you're going through one of those down periods, or maybe one of you is very, very tired. Maybe one of you has a lot of work, a lot of responsibilities, and the other person, maybe they started slacking up a little bit, and or perhaps there's just going to be a lot of show of love, a lot of show of support and emotions and care. That's what I think that Knight of Cups is: show of love, emotions, care, right? Support. Because this reading starts with the Ten of Wands clarified by the Nine of Wands. You know, somebody is tired, somebody's got a lot of responsibility, somebody's got a lot on their plate, or it's just been tough. All right, and the Knight of Cups comes in and makes things better. All right, improves things. Then we have the Nine of Cups, which is a card of a satisfaction and fulfillment. You see how we have two nines here, right? The Nine of Wands all the way to your left, and the Nine of Cups. So one of you is the person in the Nine of Wands right now. You know, somebody who is upset, somebody who is tired, somebody who is maybe even hurt a little bit because the other person is not showing enough attention. And then eventually that same person becomes the person in the Nine of Cups, right? Somebody who is smiling, satisfied, fulfilled. And we also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, it is a soulmate card. It's a card of when two people doing something together, both people are on the same page, maybe going back to normal. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Scorpio, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. For some of you, it's not even an ex. So we have the King of Pentacles, clarified by the Four of Wands. We have the Hermit, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You're dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay? The King of Pentacles, the first card that came out, could be any earth sign. The Hermit in the middle is a Virgo major arcana card. The Hierophant is a Taurus major arcana card. That does not exclude Capricorn. Alright. But if we forget for a second the Hermit and the Hierophant represent particular zodiac signs, then the Hermit is perhaps this person went within, did some soul searching, went through some kind of a thought process, and they figured they need to tell you something. Okay, because that's what the Ace of Swords is. That Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck, yeah, they want to say something. And they want to come clean. They want to be honest with you. Whatever they're going to say is no BS. Right? That's what the Ace of Swords is. True, straightforward communication. And what they're going to be talking to you about is commitment. All right. First of all, yes, that Hierophant card is a card of a commitment marriage. Right? It's a very traditional card. And the King of Pentacles themselves is clarified by the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a card of a commitment in marriage. Some people call the Four of Wands the 1111 card. To me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding. Okay, so that's what they're going to be talking to you about. Two major arcana cards, right? The three cards that originally came out that I pulled, two of them were major arcana cards. And a king. A king and two major arcana cards. Come on. I think they mean business. Scorpio. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Scorpio, this week. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Wands, and we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. No major arcana cards. Let me interpret what this means, and then you can decide if this is going to be applicable to you. All right? By the way, it could be happening to you or it could be happening to somebody else. Okay? So the Seven of Pentacles is a card of waiting. The Eight of Swords, the next card after that, is a card of somebody stuck. Most likely because they are waiting. And then we have the Eight of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Wands, right? The Eight of Cups is somebody walking away because they've got that Ace of Wands offer, or they're acting, or they have their own ideas finally, right? They're walking away because they either no longer want to wait, or because the wait is over, because they got that offer and they're finally walking away from what they have now. All right, the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of victory, success, being welcomed. It's a card of recognition, okay, being perhaps getting a new job. So let me know in the comments down below how this plays out for you. Again, just to sum up real quick, two scenarios, right? Somebody's been waiting and stuck. And for some of you, scenario number one, somebody's going to get tired of waiting and they're going to pursue something else. Or they're finally receiving some sort of a confirmation that they will no longer have to wait. They're getting that job offer or a business contract offer, and now they're able to walk away because they now have that Ace of Wands in their hand, because now they've got that offer, that paperwork. All right? Let me know how this plays out. But somebody is eventually walking away. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Scorpio. We have the Seven of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This reminds me of the first spread, the new love spread, a little bit. But here's what I think is happening. You will have to compete. You will have to defend your position, your idea, or your offer. Say you want to buy a home. Right? Or maybe you're going to an auction and you want to buy something at an auction, and you'll have to put maybe a little more money than you thought. Or perhaps you'll be competing against other people, and the competition is going to be more severe than you anticipate. Right? Not a big deal. I don't see it as being a catastrophe. Right? But if you want something this week, especially if it has something to do with money, with work, business, finances in some shape or form, you will have to defend it, right? You will have to stand your ground, push away competition. You'll have to prove yourself, right? That's what I see. If you want to keep something, if you want to get something, you'll have to fight for it. That's what the Seven of Wands is. Fighting off competition or defending your position. With the Four of Pentacles, this is you keeping it. Because you fought off the competition. Alright? And the Nine of Pentacles right next to the deck, this is how you will feel. In the center of attention, doing great financially, or being admired and respected. Alright, Scorpio? But again, no major arcana cards. I don't see it as being like something crazy, nothing too excessive, but be on the lookout. It's not, if you want something, it's not going to just fall on your lap. It's not going to land on your lap. You'll have to do something about it. I hope this makes sense, Scorpio. All right, so that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe, and other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing week.